Now, we all want to go on holiday, or buy a new car, or put money towards whatever else it is that we want. The issue is that wanting to save doesn't always equal actually saving. But the good news is that we are here to help with the 5 things you need to know about budgeting. The starting point for any good budget is working out how much money you have coming in and how much money is going out. In terms of the money that's going out, that's the money that you spend, and you need to be really comprehensive, even if you're including things like a coffee that you get once or twice a week. Now, in terms of the other things that you spend money on, make a distinction between the things that you need and the things that you want. For example, in modern life, you probably do need a mobile phone, but do you need to be paying for unlimited data? Probably not. So try to keep the needs to the things you absolutely couldn't do your day-to-day life without. We're talking food, rent, transport. Once you've got your incomings and your outgoings, you want to look at what you can afford to cut or what can be downgraded to a cheaper option. Now, how much you can afford to save will basically depend on how much you're earning in the first place, but ideally you'd be able to hit a 50-30-20 ratio. So that's 50% of your earnings going towards your needs, 30% going towards your wants, and 20% going to your savings or paying off your debts. Creating a budget is one thing, but sticking to it is another. If you want to stay on top of your spending, you need to look at what you've been spending in the past. So if in the last month you think, I've been spending a bit too much on eating out, in the next month, do a little less. Now, to remove that temptation altogether, you could set up a standing order. So this is something you can do from inside your online banking. And basically what it means is that on each payday, you can set a certain amount of money to go from your main bank account to your savings bank account. And if the money's not in your main bank account in the first place, well, you won't be tempted to spend it. And if all of this is too difficult for you, just try and focus on what you're saving for. Once you remember that, you'll have the strength to leave your money untouched. Fortunately, you don't need to go it alone. There are loads of free budgeting resources out there. Save the Student has a pre-made budget sheet, which is really easy to use, or if you prefer, there are free budgeting apps too. If you don't trust yourself to stay strong and stick to your spending plan, try telling your friends and family about what you're doing. If you fall off the wagon, you can bet that they're going to put you back on it. Do all of this and hopefully you'll hit your savings goal pretty soon. But once you do, don't stop saving. Why not just save again but towards something else? You might need to factor in new costs. So if you bought a new car, you might need to factor in the cost of petrol. But the principles remain the same, and this time you know that you can save. And also, don't be thrown off if you do have to repair or replace something and get thrown off your savings goal. Having to do that and dip into your savings is the whole reason for having savings in the first place. So use it as a motivator to keep putting money away every month.